went to the store today, got some paint, 3-in-1 for outside, inside paint. Got some plain white paint for the aluminum doors. And I got some paint that works well on some type of salt or something that we get on the walls. And I think I'll show you outside. So it looks like this. And it kind of comes off easy in some areas, but some areas, see, just like that. Crumbly. So that works well on that. But I don't have everything I need. So for now, what I'm doing here is turning these. Let's see how I can do this. Huh. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Do you hear that wind? It's brutal. I don't know how to do this. Okay, we're gonna turn it this way. How about that? Okay, the lighting is not the best. So we're gonna put it back here, and I think it's gonna be boring. Okay, that's better. What did I do? So what I'm working on is sanding these aluminum doors a little bit. They're dark green. Do you hear that wind? It's crazy. They're dark green and I want them light. I might paint them a light baby blue. I might just paint them white. So for now, I ordered the aluminum paint for outside, a dark blue for the doors. They didn't have it, so they're gonna deliver it. And then I bought a small of a white mix between matte and satin shine, so it's a half-half. And I'm gonna try the inside. So I might just keep them white because the color on the walls are gonna be white, but they're gonna be different whites, so it might look okay. But I wanna, because they're so shiny and smooth, I need to sand them a little bit before I try to paint on them. So pretty much, that's what I've been working on. Well, it's windy and brutal outside. So I bought this little plastic thing and I cut up my sandpaper to fit. And that way I don't have to hold it with just with my hands. So let's see. And I have a little tiny piece to do like these little areas like here. And then we'll try to paint on it and hopefully I'll come back and show you once I put some paint on it. All right, this is what it looks like now. That's just one coat. As you can see, I taped around the glass here because I didn't want to mess with it. But then I decided to try this method where then all I have to do at the end is wash this. So I'll let you know how that's working. So far it looks okay. As long as I don't put lots of paint, because then it drips. Like that. And then move it. I think it's much, well, I know it's much faster than the tape, but I don't know which one is going to look cleaner. I will let you know. So, first coat is almost done. And I'm gonna let it dry. The problem is I don't have I bought the little handle, but I don't have a roller. or I have the handle but not the small roller. I think the second coat will be better with the roller so you don't see the brush strokes. So we shall see. I might do first coat on the rest of the doors and then go back to the store and get a small roller. Like I said, with the spatula, it was much faster. Of course, there's a couple spots that I have to clean, but it's okay, I have to clean anyway. So, might be a little tricky to do the top, but we shall see. Well, I think it's fine, honestly. And I don't like taping because it takes time, and it's hard to get it exactly where you want it because of the glass, and it has this dark edge too. So at the end, I'll just clean around the glass a little bit. No big deal. No big deal, no big deal. So I sanded the door a little bit to just get it a little bit rough because it's super smooth. But it's paint that's made for metal anyway, for aluminum, I should say, aluminum doors. So, now that's where it's gonna get tricky. I think, okay. Ay, ay, ay. There we go, there's a blob of paint there. I just need to figure out how to use my hands. Maybe this way. Okay, let's try that. Try that. A little messy on the side just because it's awkward, but still not too bad. Ta-da! Here we go. I'm gonna do the handle last or next, I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, next job. Now this is all clean, ready for paint. This little entrance area from the garden. In here, we're gonna redo the bathroom and remove all the tiles. But for the ceiling, I just need to clean it again, like I did over there. Just remove all the stuff that's fallen apart and put the paint that has the product for the salt, whatever we get on the walls. So I'm gonna clean this next and get it ready. And that way when this is clean and this is already clean, then I can paint all at once. That's the plan. Yes, so this is the living room and the bathroom, the door to the back, to outside, to the yard. And it's going to go right up here. And he already has power. See the green hose right there? He has it ready for the split unit that's gonna go right above this area here, because it's easy to put a thing going outside here, to the outside. And I just scraped these walls and the bathroom ceiling, and I need to put a product. They get this salt on the walls here, so I scraped it all off, and I'm gonna put this this product that helps with that, and then I'll do a second coat with the regular paint. So yes, it's already picked spot for it right there. And we bought insulation for between the beams, and then cedar that's gonna cover all of this. So between now and September, he needs to close all of that, finish building the kitchen, got a nice wood shelf for there, nice wood, acacia wood, back countertop shelves for there, and also wood for countertop. and tile for backsplash. So we ordered all of that. And then when we come back, he'll be done with all of this insulation. And then in September, we'll order the unit to go in there. This area here, I asked him to remove this old cabinet and put like a window seat because you can sit here and see the ocean outside. And it's been just windy and rainy and brutal outside. So I'm just doing stuff inside the house. I think if the weather is nice, tomorrow, where are my keys? Tomorrow I will start power washing the walls outside. The problem with here is you can't buy things right away on the spot, so you have to order it. I ordered a really pretty dark blue paint to go on the outside of all 3 doors. And I don't like the green. And then see all this stuff needs to be scraped and then power washed and painted. I can do the small walls, but the front is 2-story. I'm not gonna do that. I'll save that for Brent or for Victor. So I just did the 3rd coat with a roller on this door. Remember, they were the dark emerald green. Now they're white. I did all 3 doors from the inside. And this is the end result. This is the courtyard door. And that was the back door. This is the front door. So they look much nicer and brighter. Right now, I just started mixing the paint to paint this entry area and the ceiling in the bathroom. So that's what I'm working on next. Let's see if I can do this. Here we go. Like that. So first, I have dangling wires everywhere, which is fine. I couldn't find anything to mix, so I got this metal bar from the annex. Cleaned it really well. I'm just mixing all this stuff nicely in here. It's still windy and stormy outside, so couldn't really do any work except for the first couple days I did yard work. Wanted to power wash, paint outside. I don't think that's gonna happen because I just have today and tomorrow left. So it's okay. Don't get to it, we don't get to it. Nothing we can do about that, right? Can't control the weather. So put that guy there. And I'm not worried about the tiles because it's all gonna go eventually. So I'm thinking I'll do the brush first in the corners and then do the roller. So this stuff is supposed to help with that salt or whatever that is that's in the walls. The nice thing is I don't have to tape here or anything because the tile's gonna go, everything's gonna be white. So I can just have at it. I just want it to be clean because these walls are not, they're not even, they're not straight, they're not, it's a quirky old house, which has a lot of charm. is pretty much the job for right now. Boring. I'm not gonna bore you with the whole thing. And here is the after. Much cleaner. And bathroom ceiling, also much cleaner. What's that?